We're going to be mixing up some waste motor oil diesel. So here, that's my filter. You can see all that junk inside it. I got a whole bunch of oil out here in the shed. Let me go grab some gasoline. I'm going to show y'all how to mix this up, and then I'll put it in my truck just to show you that I run it, that I'm not lying to you. So, in this bucket here, I got about 4 gallons of used motor oil, and I'm gonna mix it up with a gallon of gas. Now, you can use diesel if you want, but with diesel, you got to cut it more. So if you're using diesel, you're going to have to use more of it than you would if you were using gasoline. So that's about a gallon. And I already filtered all this oil through a t-shirt, bed sheet, whatever. And then I just mix it up with this big rod I got. I'll mix it up. And this kind of thins it out, because you don't want to just throw this directly into the truck. You want to, I normally, if I got a full tank, I filled up this morning, so 5 gallons should fill me back up. I try to let half the tank be regular diesel and half of it be used motor oil. I really don't try to go more than that, or you'll run the risk of messing up your injectors. And then from there, well, hang on, I got a better idea. Save my back. Harbor Freight special right here. Dick right down in the tank. Put this one directly in the fuel tank. You start pumping away. I'm only going to do this about halfway, because yeah, it's going to take forever, but y'all get the gist. Like, I really run this stuff in the fuel tank. I'm not just making a video about it for fun. And if you got an old diesel, you know, if you do this and you run an injector cleaner every 10,000 miles, I wouldn't recommend it on a 6.0 or 6.4, but if you got an IDI 7.3 or 6.9 or early gen 7.3 Power Stroke, I run this stuff all the time, man. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. And actually, I get better fuel economy when I've got waste motor oil that I'm using. That actually gives me better fuel economy than if I'm running straight diesel. And I don't know why, but that's the way it is. I got about halfway. But I ain't about to spend $5, $6, $7 a gallon on diesel if I can use motor oil. And I think this might help somebody else out. Seeing me do this gives people hope that, you know, maybe y'all can try this and this might be something good for you. Save you on fuel cost and I'll just pump the whole thing in there. Like I said, I already filtered out the oil, so I ain't too worried about it. And you don't want to run this, like this is 5 gallons. So the most I'd put in here, if I'm running 5 gallons, I'd want like at least 15 to 20 gallons of diesel in the tank. This is kind of just topping it off. And I try to go at least like half a tank of regular diesel to half a tank of this. That way it just saves your fuel filter and saves your injectors over time, because it'll make your injectors not last as long if you're running this constantly just straight up. But I've been running it for 20,000 miles and hadn't had no issues out of it. I had a battery powered pump, that's what I went to get, but I don't have the batteries for it, so I got to do this the old-fashioned way. If this hose would cooperate with me, that'd be great. That's a good bit. Now I'm just going to put the rest of it with funnel. Oh. Because I had people wondering if I was actually using it or not. So, here's your answer. Now, here, to show y'all I'm not playing. Oh. Runs like a top.